Hi friends, Miss Lydia here, and you know every week I always bring a little something to show you, but today I actually have a whole bag of things to show you. And that's because I found this bag, and you know, it has things that belong to big kids and things that are baby things that belong to a baby. And I was hoping you could help me sort through them and figure out which ones are for big kids and which ones are for babies. All right, are you ready? Let's see what we have in our bag here. Let's see, the first thing, oh, look what I have. Look at that. Ooh, that looks like Lego Batman there. What is this called? Can you go ahead and say it if you know what that is? That is a cup. So tell me, is that for big kids or is that for babies? You can say it out loud. Right? Ooh, right there. See that cup there? I bet you said it. This is for big kids. We can't give that to a baby. Not yet, at least. Okay, let's see what else we have in here, huh? Speaking of drinking, look what I found here. What is this? Do you see this? What is this called? This is a bottle. Now tell me, is this for big kids or is this for babies? Little babies. That's for babies. So we have a cup for babies to drink out of and we have a bottle that babies drink out of. Very nice. What else do we have in here? Let's see what I can find. Oh boy. Well, this is adorable. Look at this. Do you see that? Do you know what that's called? It's called a onesie. Now, some of you probably have a little brother or sister right now who's wearing one. So tell me, this onesie, is that for big kids or little babies? I think you could probably guess considering how tiny it is. That's for babies. Okay, let's see what else we have in our bag here. Oh, look at that. That's an itty bitty shoe. Looks like a little girl's shoe. Is that for babies or is that for big kids? Well, this is for babies. This is a little shoe when they first start wearing shoes. Let me see. Oh yes, looks like I have two more things in here. Let's see. Oh, can you see that? What is that? That's a pencil. Now tell me, is this something for babies or is this something for big kids? That is definitely for big kids. Okay, one more thing in here. Here we go. What is this? Can you see that? It's a fork. It's a big metal fork. I think I gave that one away. Is this for big kids or is this for babies? Definitely for big kids. You know, we can't give big kids stuff to babies. I mean, if we gave them this fork, they could hurt themselves. That's kind of sharp if you don't know what to do. Or if we gave them a pencil, they could all, well, that's also sharp too, but they could also just draw over the walls there. Because you big kids, you know better. We don't draw on walls, right? Or the cup. What if they try to drink out of here? Oh, they're going to be soaking wet from there. So that's why we can't give those things to baby. But just think about how much you've changed since you were a baby. And how many of you are big kids that want to obey the little things and the big things? And who is it that we need to learn to obey? We need to learn to obey our mom and our dad and God. In fact, let's say that all together. Remember, I obey God more each day because every day we want to learn to obey God. Let's say that together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I obey God more every day. Good job. So before we go to our story, I have 2 questions for you. And the first one is, why is it a bad idea to give big kid stuff to babies? Go ahead and answer if you think you know. And actually, we kind of answered that question, didn't we? We talked about the fork that can be sharp and they can get very badly hurt, or they can make a big mess with a big kid cup. Those are two things there. And here's another question. Why are you so good at using some of these big kid things? Like the fork and the cup and the pencil. Well, that's because you learned how to use them, right? And you learned what they were used for. Like we said, pencils are not for drawing on the walls. And so you were able to be trusted with those things as a big kid. All right, that's it for this week. I'll see you again next time. Bye.